Get ready to sing along to some of the most iconic songs. The Alhambra Theater is presenting Jersey Boys, and we're talking to just a few of the performers. We've got Matt Michael, he portrays Tommy DeVito, Evan Ross Brody portrays Nick Massey, and Christian Melhuish portrays Bob Gaudio. Welcome to First Coast Living.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you all. This is such a fun show. I've seen it in Vegas, but you gotta go to the Alhambra. We're gonna talk about why in just a minute here, but let's first talk about what makes Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons so relevant even now.
I would say that the music is just timeless. You know, you hear a couple songs and you're like, oh, I love that. And then you find out that it's from them.
Right.
And it's just, it's one after another after another. They have a lot of hits that just transcend time.
Not only transcending time, Frankie Valli's still performing now.
Right.
And he's on tour all over the country as we speak. And the audiences know every single word.
Yeah.
They sing along to every song.
They try to hit that.
Yeah. They do every single show, and we love it. We love it. We love every minute of it.
It's so amazing. And yeah, to your point of him touring, we got to interview him actually through Zoom, and he was so nice, and it is very impressive that he's still out there doing it. What are we going to learn about the group for someone who hasn't seen this show before? We're going to learn some new things?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to learn a lot of new things. There's so much more to the group and their dynamic that you don't actually get to see through all their music. You just get to see them, rocking on stage. But there's a lot that goes on behind that you find out about each and every one of them.
Yeah, the story itself is pretty crazy. You would think that it's all made up, but it really is true. So it's pretty crazy when you watch and you're like, no way that's real. No way that's real.
Right.
And it is.
And I even asked him too. I was like, how much of it is real? He goes, oh, it's real. There might be one or two little tweaks, like something about his daughter.
There's certainly some embellishments,
Yeah,
but
so,
overall the story is pretty crazy on its own.
Right, exactly. Sometimes fact is crazier than fiction.
Yeah.
So then let's talk about your favorite Jersey Boys songs.
Well, I wrote all of them. So
I would say
Stumped.
Cry For Me is probably one of my favorite songs in the show and of theirs, or Beggin', Who Loves You, Ragdoll. I mean, they're all hits.
yeah, I mean, can't take my eyes off of you, really. I think it's like
That brings the house down every night.
Yeah,
Every night.
There's a big lead up to it too, and then it just plays and you get up and start singing.
Yeah, that's my favorite song by far.
Yeah, that's probably a good question. What is the crowd reacting to the most?
Ooh,
So I guess that one?
Yeah.
That and Walk Like a Man. Walk Like a Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've had huge applauses after Walk Like a Man every show.
And I mean, this is such an iconic era of music. Why do you think it's so special and still so, like you said, relevant today?
Yeah, I mean, it was a different time for music and entertainment in general, but they don't quite make them like they used
They
to.
don't. You're right.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
True.
It's simple yet effective.
It's a piano, a drum, a guitar, and then a singer. That's it.
Yeah.
And a story. I
Yeah.
feel like music
Oh, yeah.
nowadays doesn't really tell a story. It's just, this is
No.
why I'm rich, and this is I have
Yeah.
this. There's not really like anything to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about the show at the Alhambra specifically. I know we mentioned it is true, but if someone hasn't even heard of the story, give us a little insight on it itself.
I would say it's got a little bit of something for everybody. There's some action, there's some drama, there's a lot of comedy. There's
Love.
there's love.
There's love.
But I mean, can you go into, it's basically just about his life, right?
Yeah.
About
Yes,
Frankie Valli's
and it's
life.
about the creation of the group,
yes.
from even prior to Frankie joining the group, and then after Frankie joined the group and trying to find the missing puzzle piece, which was Bob Gaudio, and then the whole group trying to figure out and maintain their lives through their rise to fame, and then the original group seeing where they go through the story. And seeing that journey is beautiful.
Yeah, and of course, you're going to know all the songs, so right there. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. It goes through June 4th at the Alhambra. The food's going to be amazing, too. I hear it's going to be an Italian menu.
Chicken parmesan.
So, yeah,
Can't beat chicken parm, baby.
Thank you again. Break a leg, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Of course. And if you'd like to see this interview again, just head to our website, and that's firstcoastliving.net.